The story revolves around a girl named Emily. When she was a student, she incurred a significant debt which she's still paying off. She works as a food delivery person, a job she's unhappy with. Her expressions indicate that she wants to leave as soon as possible, as a significant portion of her earnings goes toward paying off her debts. Meanwhile, Emily's friend tells her she can arrange an interview at her employer. The next day, Emily goes for the interview, but the manager refuses to hire her. The reason given is that Emily has a criminal record and no one is willing to hire her. She leaves angrily. Then, she spots a man who gives her someone's number. He tells her that she could benefit greatly from this position, telling her that they'll pay her $200 for an hour. Emily is perplexed, wondering how such a large sum of money could be paid for such a small amount of work. Emily messages the number and quickly receives a reply. The next morning, she goes to meet the boy. She finds that there are other people present. Turns out that this boy named Yusuf is a notorious scammer. His job is to steal people's credit card details and convert them into fake cards. Using their information, he commits major thefts, and he has become quite advanced in this. He now begins telling the people present there that their only job is to use this fake card to steal very expensive items from major shopping malls and big brands. And when you deliver the items to them, you will receive a handsome profit. 'Cause the work was not good at all, it was illegal. Emily becomes worried, thinking, what if I get caught? If you use anyone's card, a notification is sent to the actual owner of the credit card. This could have put Emily's life in danger. And another thing, whenever you shop at a major store, they ask for your identification, at least your phone number. What if she fails here too? Yusuf tells her there's no need to worry. I've prepared your fake ID card. Now you just focus on your work. Emily doesn't seem very satisfied with this task, but since she needs to pay off her debt, she agrees. The next day, following Yusuf's directions, she goes to a major store and steals a very expensive LED, worth nearly $2,000. She has finally succeeded in her first mission, earning her the full $200. As soon as Yusuf gives her the money, he tells her that he has another job for her, and if she completes it well, he'll give her $2,000. He also gives Emily a phone and tells her that her contact will now be through this phone, so no one can trace her phone and her identity remains secure. Emily asks him, what kind of job is it that you're going to give me $2,000 for, and that too for just 1 hour of work? Yusuf tells her, don't worry, I'll tell you soon. Now, as I've already explained, Yusuf's illegal business worked. Yusuf would steal people's credit card information and create fake credit cards and ID cards. He had hired some people. People like Emily, who were in need of money, would steal whatever Yusuf asked them to steal, and Yusuf would sell it for him, earning a profit. Imagine how much money a person can give someone a $200 profit. Yusuf would sell whatever stolen goods he received and make a good amount of money. Emily waits for a message from Yusuf. A lot of time passes, but no message comes. Infuriated, Emily throws the phone away in a dustbin. But then she hears a notification. It's a message from Yusuf. She quickly retrieves the phone from the dustbin and sees a message that says yes or no. Emily needs money, so she goes to meet Yusuf. Yusuf tells her that this mission is going to be even more dangerous than the previous one. You'll have to steal a car here, and you'll have to be very careful. And remember, when you make such a large purchase, the original credit card user will receive a confirmation call. But before that, you can do that. You'll have 8 minutes. You have to wrap everything up in those 8 minutes. That means you must leave within 8 minutes of purchasing the car. Otherwise, you could get caught. Accepting the challenge, Emily goes to buy the car. But while she's shopping, the manager notices that she's not taking any interest in any of the car's details. He begins to suspect that someone who's spending so much money would show some interest. Emily takes the car and leaves. But the manager, already suspicious, follows her. Just as Emily is about to start the car and leave, she receives a call from the same credit card user, claiming she never made such a large transaction. The manager then grabs Emily by the hair and tries to pull her out of the car. But Emily, acting too quickly, pushes him away. But the manager also hits her on the nose. His nose starts bleeding. Emily takes the car and leaves, but she's furious. As soon as she arrives, she throws the keys at Yusuf, saying, "Here, I've got your car. But I don't want to do this." Yusuf turns her down and gives her $2,000. He tells her, "Come, I'll drop you home." When they arrive, Yusuf pours out his heartfelt gratitude to Emily, saying, "I'm going to buy a house that was once my dream." Seeing a picture of the house, Emily becomes fascinated and asks, "Can you afford such an expensive house? You earn so much." Yusuf tells her, "There's more money in this job than you can imagine." Emily shows interest in Yusuf's work, so Yusuf tells her, "Okay, I'll teach you." Yusuf was only doing this because he had developed a crush on Emily and didn't want to refuse her anything. Yusuf takes her to a secret room where all his belongings are kept, including a printing machine that prints fake credit cards. He gives Emily the machine and gives her all the details on how to print the cards. Emily quickly learns to make the cards. However, Yusuf also warns her that she cannot use this card for personal use. This means that it must show that she liked the item and that it came from her. She cannot use the ATM with this card, and she can only shop at a very limited shopping mall. Emily brings the printing machine home and starts working on it. Soon, she prints many cards, becoming an expert at the job. She buys many items and sells them to people who buy stolen goods, earning a substantial profit. She also tells Yusuf about this. Yusuf tells her, "You're a smart girl. We should work together." But then one of Yusuf's friends arrives, reacting strangely to Emily, and takes her to another room. In another scene, we see Emily meeting a friend. Her friend tells her, "I'm going out for a while and my dog is home alone, so I'd love for you to go and spend some time with him." Emily then returns home. Just then, she receives a call from the dealer, telling her to meet him at a certain place. He needs something, so Emily goes to meet him. But after a long wait, no one arrives. So Emily returns home. As she climbs the stairs, a man approaches her from behind and tells her to wait. However, Emily realizes the man is not well. She immediately closes the door. Then the man, after hitting and forcing himself on her, opens the door and comes inside. He's accompanied by a woman, possibly his wife. This was the dealer who had been calling Emily to meet him. But there was a different motive. He actually wanted to steal all of Emily's money. He holds a knife to Emily's neck and demands she give him all of her money. Terrified, Emily tells him everything about where she's kept all the money she's earned. The dealer takes all of her money and leaves. Emily stands there, distraught. She's shocked that she's worked so hard, yet now she has no money. She angrily goes downstairs. She goes to the dealer's car and finds him in an electrical outlet. The shock causes him to temporarily lose consciousness. The girl accompanying him panics and, under Emily's blackmail, returns all her money. We then see Emily's friend, who had been out on business, return. She throws a party at her house. Emily attends the party and invites Yusuf along. They confess their love to each other. This means they officially liked each other and knew it. Upon returning, Yusuf brings Emily to his dream home, the one he wanted to buy. Emily also meets Yusuf's mother. Yusuf's cousin, who had reacted strangely to seeing her, arrives. He tells Yusuf's mother that Emily didn't do it right. She had been instructed not to shop at the same store repeatedly, but she did it anyway. Now there's CCTV footage of this, and if she's caught, we'll all be in trouble. But Emily becomes enraged, declaring, "No one can stop me from doing my job. I'll overcome all the difficulties." Yusuf tells Emily there's no need to worry. "How long will you keep chasing jobs like this? I didn't earn so much money so I can live a peaceful life with my dream girl. I've already earned a lot of money, which is in my cousin and me in our joint account. I'll take all of it and leave this city forever, and go with you to a place where I'll never do this again, and I want to be very happy with you." He takes Emily to the place where he's kept his cash. But when he arrives, he finds it all gone. Yusuf's cousin has betrayed him. They are both utterly shocked. Yusuf tells Emily, "I'm going to live my life with you, but money is nothing. I have to start working again, and as soon as I have enough savings, I'll quit." But Emily asks, "Yusuf, what about all that money you've spent so much time earning? We have to go to your cousin's house and get him his money back." Yusuf tells her, "Of course he's my cousin, but he's a very dangerous man. If he can betray me, he can forget that I'm his cousin and my life and yours could be in danger." But Emily doesn't back down. She packs some essentials and takes Yusuf outside his house. Yusuf finally musters the courage to ask Emily, "What's the reason you're not getting a job?" Emily explains, "I had a boyfriend with whom I had an argument. I held a sharp object to his neck and told him, 'I'm going to kill you.' I did this so he would be afraid of me and apologize, but he didn't. He freed himself from me and filed a police case, and ever since then I've been considered a criminal." Then they knock on the door of the house. When the door opens, Emily says she's come to deliver food. It's not Yusuf's cousin, but someone else. Emily gives him an electric shock, rendering him unconscious for a while. Then they lock him in the trunk of the car and ask him how many people are inside. He says there are 6. Emily sneaks inside under some pretext. She's also kept the man's phone. Using his phone, she sends a message that will make everyone inside come out. Taking advantage of this, she goes into Yusuf's cousin's room. Initially, there's no one there. But as they move forward, Yusuf's cousin comes from behind and attacks Yusuf on the head. As soon as Emily turns back, he tries to stab her too. They both fall. But Emily, saving her life, takes a knife from his pocket and stabs him. She threatens him, asking, "Tell me where you kept the money." Yusuf's cousin, frightened, tells her, "I kept all the money in the fridge." Emily takes the money out of the fridge and starts dragging Yusuf with her. Yusuf is unable to walk properly because he is injured. As they get into their car, they realize the car keys are missing. They have been lost somewhere. Just then, the police arrive. Yusuf's cousin called the police. It happens. Emily looks back. She knew she didn't have enough time to take Yusuf with her, nor could she afford another session, and she didn't want to get caught. So she takes all the money from the car and runs away alone. Police arrive and arrest Yusuf and raid Emily's house. But they find nothing in Emily's house because by then, Emily has already left. She has left the entire country and moved to South America, where she is living a luxurious life. She has bought her dream car and dream house, the one she always dreamed of. Today, she is in the same position Yusuf once was. Today, she is teaching people how to scam the same way Yusuf taught her. And with this, the story ends. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Movo Reels, where every movie tells its story again.